I want to say all praises and honor to Yahweh, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there push his throat. In all sincerity and in all honesty, we basically from Jamaica camp. I'm out here in Portland. And this evening or tonight, one of my video on the chariots of Israel. You see, because last year, lead up to this year, we have a lot of so-called UFO sightings across the world. You see me? We shall basically the chariots of Israel. You see me? And all these things are part of the sign of the second coming of the Lord Yahushua. You see, the so-called white man time is up. You see me? And them know too. See, but great fear fell upon them when they saw us. You see, because them know from them once and see us waking up and coming back to our power. You see me? If them finish us, because they've been hiding this truth for so long. So all these things are part of the signs. You see me, the second coming of the Lord Yahushua. You see me, and ultimately Lord Yahushua, the man who people ignorantly called Jesus, I come back and remove the so-called white man from out of power. You see me, scripture tell you that. You see, you can get the article, brother, and then continue some scriptures.
It's the article, it says here, thousands of UFO sightings in Ohio. Cleveland, it says Cleveland, more people reported seeing UFOs across the US and Canada in 2019. The National UFO Reporting Center says it saw a spike of 75% higher than in 2018.
So you know what these chariots are coming to do? So-called white man called UFO. Zachariah, brother. Zachariah 5:1. Yeah.
It's a 75% hike. So, hey, I know as the apostle deemed this year the year of prophecy. Yeah, last year was the year of Karagma. So you know, so boy, we're drawing nearer and nearer, man. The scripture says, look up, because your redemption is near.
Redemption draw at nigh.
Because your redemption draw at nigh, man. See? So when you see all these things, because even last night with our class, we and the brothers, them, and hey, chariots, we see a chariot even last night, man. Even come closer than normally we used to see them. So we can see that, hey, they're waiting to the last days of the last days, man.
So this is Zechariah 5:1. Then I turned and lift up mine eyes and look, and behold, a flying roll.
Flying roll. See, our flying basically scroll, because you have all different size and shapes. You know? A chariot. You know, they come all different size and shape. You see, the so-called white man call them UFO. Continue, brother.
Unidentified phenomenon, what them call them.
And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
So this is a curse to the so-called white man. You see, this so-called UFO will basically, people basically been seen over the years, a curse to the so-called white man. Because the Lord, the house shall come back and remove them from out of power. You go on, brother?
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side, according to it.
Because everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, you see me, on this side according to it. And what the biggest thief right now on the planet? Now give me
so-called white man,
give me St. John 10:10. See what?
Oh yeah.
St. John 10:10.
St. John chapter 10 and verse 10. The thief that cometh not.
That's what the scripture said, right? Because but then Yahushua mentioned about the wicked scribes and Pharisees. You see, the scriptures, certain scriptures are multifold. You see, right now this is speak about Esau, Edom. So that's what the scripture said. The thief cometh not.
But for to steal.
But for to steal and to kill. So when the so-called white man come over this side of the world, starting with Christopher Columbus. You see, when they come over here, thief, all the resources that basically the Indian them over here have. You see me? And slaughter them, and destroy them. You see me? All America, get the land. What they have right now. By destroying the Indian and take it, You see me? Years, but after years, they've basically been destabilizing the country and taking their resources.
That's right, man.
So this is what the scripture explain right now. All the so-called white man doing thing, because I'm the thief, the scripture has people. Go on.
St. John 10:10.
What?
The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill And to destroy.
And to destroy. Because what the so-called white man bring you, destruction. Going back to them blessing when they get from our forefather, Isaac, the sword, which basically represents what? Death and destruction. What?
And I am come that they might have life.
Gone.
And that they might have it more abundantly.
So Lord said come so we can have life and we can have it more abundantly. Because Lord, Yahweh Shemel shall bring life here. You see me? And prosperity. So-called white man bring death and destruction. So the so-called white man is a thief. So the scripture said, Zachariah, brother, go up to Zachariah, said, Lord, basically, bring it to the house of the thief, which is the so-called white man. So all these so-called UFO sightings of basically people been seen over the years. You see, really and truly approaching the time now when the so-called white man get removed from outer power. You see, because Lord, the house shall come back with thousands and thousands, you see me, a chariots. You see me, how we in that time right now. So all these things are part of the sign. Go on.
Yeah, so Zechariah 5 and verse 3. Then said he unto me,
One.
This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth.
One.
For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on his side.
Talking about the thief, so-called white man, mainly, go on.
According to it.
One.
And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on that side according to it.
Because so-called white man, they want to make you swear, they want to make you swear in a courthouse system. You know, make you swear by the Bible, and after you done swear on the Bible, you see them put the Bible one side and then the judge out of them basically fear in mind. So they want to basically make you swear you. Go on, say that if you want to swear it, I'll cut off by it by these chariots. Go on.
Verse 4. I will bring it forth.
Say Lord, I'm going to bring it forth. Lord Yahweh shall going to bring it forth, bring all these chariots, and Lord Yahweh shall come back in one of the biggest chariots. You know? Say Lord, I'm going to bring these chariots forth. Go on.
Say the Lord of hosts.
Go on. Lord of armies, go on.
And it shall enter into the house of the thief.
And it shall enter into what? The house of the thief. So it's so-called white man. See, theme kingdom this year.
And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name.
Exactly.
And it shall remain in the midst of his house. And shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof.
Because a lot of people are going to get put to death by these chariots here. Scripture said the slave of the Lord will be in that day from one end of the earth even unto the other end. You see, and he's going to get delivered according to this, according to Matthew 24. 39? 31. Give me from 29. Alright. 24 and 29.
Alright, so Matthew chapter 24 and verse 31?
Yeah, 29.
29.
Yeah.
Alright. Immediately after the tribulation.
Immediately after the tribulation we are approaching right now, the time of Jacob's trouble. You see, go on.
Of those days. Go on. Shall the sun be darkened. Go on. And the moon shall not give her light.
Go on.
And the stars shall fall from heaven.
And the stars shall fall from heaven because all these top rulers, the banking elite, they're going to lose them power. You see me, all them rich people across the world, they're basically come down to nothing. You see me, and ultimately, you see me, all these warriors are going to basically rain on America to talk about because all these countries across the world are going to fire ICBM missile in America. And all these warriors are going to come down through the earth atmosphere. They might look like so-called shooting star. You see me, and it's certain specific place in the land of America and also the land of Israel. Because all are going to get purged. What?
And the powers of heaven shall be shaken.
Powers of heaven shall be shaken. All these leaders going to be shaking you. You see, because I live like chaos we come on the earth. Not like this never happened before. You see, the war we're approaching right now, nothing at all. You see, in past history cannot compare to this war. I look at thing what last week or week before last with Donald Trump was execute Iranian general. You know, and the whole world basically come in shock. A lot of people basically are fretting even out here in Jamaica. So obviously when the real thing starts, what's going to happen? Because the powers are going to stand in fear. This leader's going to shake you. Trim like leaf. One. Verse
30. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven.
Then shall appear. Then how shall I going to appear? Because according to Isaiah 13 and 5, So Super said, even the Lord and the weapon of his indignation, talking about the ICBM missiles. So as soon as the ICBM missile fire off, the Lord will make him arrive at the same specific time. Can deliver the elect. According to the scripture, go on.
Con.
I'll do a little lessons now. I'll do a little video now. Let's see, you know?
Alright. So let's read back verse 30 again. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn.
A lot of people gonna basically screaming and telling you. Because you know, let them like a pastor like we say, you know, they're gonna get the whopper zapper you. Yeah, a lot of people gonna get put to death. Now different style too. See, because church come back with flame and fire, scripture say. So a lot of people gonna put to death in all different style. See, what?
Alright. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
So then they go see the Son of Man is Yahushua coming what? The clouds, and the clouds are basically chariot. You tell in a Psalms 104. So you make it the clouds is chariots. Yeah, you can bring it out.
Psalms 104 and verse 3. Who laid the beams of his chamber in the waters, who maketh the clouds his chariots.
So the chariot, so the clouds are mentioned now in Matthew 24, 31 I believe. Talking about the chariots then.
So-called UFO, man.
So-called UFO.
Pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. As mentioned in the book of Exodus, man.
Yeah? Matthew 30. 24 and 30.
30, okay. Good.
Alright, so back in Matthew chapter 24 and let's read verse 30 again.
Yeah, and then I'll go back to 30.
Alright. And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn. And they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory.
Keep on.
Yeah. And he shall send his angel with a great sound of a trumpet. And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds
of the earth. So
from one end of heaven to the other.
So you're not going to get delivered from the four winds of the earth.
North, west, south, and east.
Yeah. As in Deuteronomy 28 and 64. So, hey, we've been scattered from one end of the earth to even to the other. And they're part of the curses with our people. So the Lord scatter women. It goes right back to that also. It says, back to the article, it says in Ohio, there were 2,694 UFO sighting reports filed in 2019. See?
This is Psalm 68, verse 17. It says, chariots of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai are 20,000.
So what the scripture said, the chariots of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai is what? 20,000. What?
Even thousands of angels.
Even thousands of angels. So let us come back with thousands of chariots, with thousands of angels. This guy going to block out with chariots. When the Lord make him a rifle.
Basically what the scripture basically saying is 20,000 and thousands of angels. And basically, hey, them say 2,694 sightings. Hey, which that can be a lot in enough people sight. See? That can be a lot, man. But you hear the scripture refer to how much will be coming, man. See? I mean, when people see these things, them get scared. See?
So the chariots of Yahweh Bashmiel Shai are 20,000, even thousands of angels.
Even thousands of angels.
Right, so the Lord is among them, as in Sinai, in the holy place.
Exactly.
It says last month alone reports were filed in Cleveland, Cincinnati, Toledo, Youngstown, Columbus, Canton, North Royalton, Westlake, Willoughby, Dayton, Ravenna, Barberton, Mayfield, Highlights, Chillicothe, It's a name out of abundance, a place over one state where these chariots been seen, man. See? And that just one state in America. It's a name out of abundance, a place where they've been seen. And these things, they're all over America.
All over the world.
Yeah?
All over the world.
All over the world. Because as I said, we've been seeing them out here, even Jamaica. See? He said those who run the center say they can't explain all the cause of white lights. Then they can't explain all the cause of white lights, then fireballs, disc-shaped objects, and other additives reported by citizens last year. Says ABC News correspondent Ryan Burrow says there were a lot of satellites launched into space in 2019. There are more drones in the air than ever before, and that could be what people are seeing. Hey, you start ever try a way to cover up things. See? Like they must try to tell people what people are seeing. See? That's Esau for you, man. This man is a liar, man. The guy scripture tells us the wicked are restrained from the womb. See? As soon as they're born, they go about speaking lies.
You have another article tell you that the chariots defy the laws of gravity.
Yeah, can.
Defy the laws of gravity.
If you want me to bring it out, we can bring it out. This next is right here, man. It says it's the next article says top secret UFO files could gravely damage US national security if released, Navy says. See? So they might hide the truth. They said the truth is out there, but you will think but you're still not allowed to see it. See? Basically, yeah, that's what the article says, man. It says this infamous video of the USS Nimitz UFO encounter may not be the only one out there. Image credit to Stars Academy of Arts and of Science in November 2004. See? Several US pilots stationed several US USS Nimitz station encountered a tic-tac-shaped UFO darting and dashing over the Pacific Ocean in apparent defiance of the laws of physics. See? Hey, and these when I talk about when this man talk about that could be drones and them something. Hey, drones not defy the laws of physics.
They don't come up with that technology.
They don't come up with that technology.
He's not ever reach us. He's not ever reach. He left like these chariots, yo.
This is Amos 9 and verse 8. So behold, the eyes of the Lord God are upon the sinful kingdom.
Because these chariots, see me, and these angels basically take all the basic information, everything what basically take place on the earth right now. You see me, they are basically the eyes of the Heavenly Father. You see, these chariots, so-called white man called UFO, but the good and the evil. You can't get one apocrypha when I finish together.
So behold, the eyes of Yahweh Shemel Shai are upon the sinful kingdom. And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth.
And we're approaching the time now in about destroy it, yo. Destroy Esau kingdom. That's the reason why I see all these so-called UFO sightings, yo. And they get frequent, more and more, because we're coming closer and closer to that time, yo. What?
So saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, say the Lord.
Because the Lord said now utterly destroy the house of Jacob, because a lot of them elect. Chosen few women basically live out of this coming destruction. As we discussed earlier, and the Lord deliver the elect power, 4 wings of the earth. What?
This is Ecclesiasticus 23 verse 19.
What?
So such a man only fear the eyes of men.
Because regular man just fear the eyes of men. You see, when people think about them, you see, because maybe they don't hide certain things, they don't want people to see them in a certain light, so them hide under certain things, yo. You know, but this is what the scripture say. What?
So such a man only fear the eyes of men.
What?
And know it not.
And know it not. You see, because these chariots or this angel taking all information what take place on the earth, both the good and the evil, yo. You see, you might can't see them, as the scripture in Kings, I say, remember I think Elisha. He said, open the basically man, I make him see.
Yeah.
So we have more around us than with basically mouth. See,
right,
so my can't see the angels them. But yes, they take information.
They're taking information.
Man.
So knowing not